Let me just engage the other platforms real quick because I also have to do that. So nothing special today. Not probably no gameplay, but as I previously mentioned, but we're definitely gonna be brainstorming hopefully for quite a while. Honest, I'm hoping to be thinking about ideas. Blinding lights a stream idea. Yo, mom. I don't think that's a very practical one. I feel like that market, right? That market is too saturated. Cause like there's like too much activity going on in that niche, you know, like not very available right now. So we're gonna like maybe we should think about that one though. So like maybe we should think about that one. Cause you know it might be worthy to keep around for now. So we have your mom from Blinding Lights for as a video idea, as a stream idea, I mean. So we got your mom. I've always wanted to do like something like oh, what do they call it? Like something like goal oriented or something more of an sorry, I got a bit of an EP there. Something more of an incentivized stream, which, to be fair, isn't exactly easy to do. But we should probably think about. I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think very hard. So for example, we could say a stream idea could be like you know, channel points or you know, subs, channel points, subs, bits, incentive an incentive stream. So like let's say I suddenly explode when you like give me a certain amount of bits or something. You know, so that could be a thing we could do. So let me write that down real quick. So we could do an incentive stream, of course. Now, something else we could do is also like trying to think of more ideas. Do a another game like maybe like off game Thursdays, or any day really that we decide on. So you know we could have like a different game depending on, you know, maybe like different game Sunday or like different game Thursday. I feel like that could be pretty interesting. Purely because, you know, it could shake some things up and overall diversify my content a little bit, which is very important because, you know, otherwise I'll be stuck doing Minecraft for quite a while. But you know, maybe one day there'll be like a new game or something out there. Maybe. But we got like 3 ideas already, one of which is very creative from Blinding Light. So off game Thursdays. Sorry. So off game Thursdays, we could also have like a I was gonna say like Q&A streams, but like that's not really, I'm not really relevant enough for that. Oh, hello, Crimson on YouTube. How's it going today? Oh, you're getting your headphones. Okay, I'll wait then. I'll wait a little bit. But you know, as I look at my notes, I'm trying to think like the video idea could be like. Let me shrink this down a little bit. It's gonna be a little small, but oh well. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me think of something real quick. I need to put the funny ideas onto the oh, hi Crimson. Yes, hello Crimson. I forgot to put the notes onto the other screen. How was my day? My day was mostly sleeping, honestly. I spent most of my time sleeping. I mean, okay, let me try to just grab this here and just drop it in. I mean, let me coordinate this properly on the other platform. Yeah, you can tell by the late stream. I know. I was just like, you know, after that whole fiasco, after the 10-hour stream, I was just really tired and I decided to sleep. And I'm also a bit like, I don't know if I'm under the weather or if my voice was just like really bad. Yeah, we went on for 10 hours, yes. You can, how did I miss it? I mean, you were there. You were there for like the first 4, 5, 6 hours. But you said you'd be right back, and then you didn't come back. But yeah, we went on for another 4 hours or so. And that didn't end until like like what, 6, 7 a.m. 6 a.m. yeah. How did I miss it? Yeah, I don't know. Me. Yeah, I was, dude. I was absolutely out of it. Because I just couldn't. I could not. It was too much. Blinding Light Live video idea, regular Minecraft video, but you are eating crackers really loudly the whole time. Oh. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I want to be a shitpost channel, Blinding. I don't know if I wanted to be a shitpost channel. I'm like actually a pretty serious channel. At least like to some degree. Imagine doing reaction. I do not want to imagine that. I do not. I mean, I could like, it could be a shitpost, but it has to be like, at least somewhat of substance, like, I don't know, Minecraft, but it's only realistic audio or something. Like Minecraft, but everything is realistic in terms of sound, or like something like not like too jokey, but like, you know, you'll do it, Blinding. I'm glad you'll do it. But okay, so too much Minecraft, but listen, okay, I would love to play other games, right? But other games just don't appeal to me. And that's the problem, right? The other games just don't appeal to me. Games in general, like, a lot of games just don't. Like, I don't like a lot of other games that aren't, like, shooters or something. Because a lot of other games are just, like, they're not... I can't do as much. Team Fortress 2? Do you know how unstreamable Team Fortress 2 is? I'd have to turn everything off. Everything. Chats, join messages, the school board names, voice chat. It'd be like playing a fucking single player game. bots. No, that's not even the issue. Not even the issue. Yeah, well, I did it. Okay, Blinding, but do you care about your actual standing with Twitch? Do you know of a risk associated with streaming TF2? Do you know of that risk? Do you know how many Game Awards happen at any given time? You have to understand, when you're dealing with like TF2 or like any game of voice chat or like whatever, or like join messages or like anything, there's gonna be Game Awards in there. Twitch doesn't appreciate that whatsoever. And you know, they might not care about a smaller channel, but like that's about principle. It's about principle, you know? Like I wouldn't like, I don't want to just be like, oh, they're not gonna do anything because I'm a small channel. No, I'm not. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I'd rather just like, you know, not have to deal with Game Awards. You know, like I'm not doing this as like, oh, this is a funny hobby. I'm just like, whatever, goofing around. No, I want to do this. Crimson says it's almost 1 in the morning. If I say nothing, I fell asleep. Okay, fair enough. If you do fall asleep, I hope you have a great night. And that you sleep very well, and that that my content, you know, that the sleep is great. Blinding says, to be fair, I care really about just any bit of content of any game I play. Stroke. I just like, okay, here's the problem, right? You would not care, but like if I was streaming TF2 and someone says a game award really hard or like really obviously, that's the VOD just gone. And if I do that enough time, if that happens enough, Twitch is not gonna be happy. It's just that simple. Just because people might not care doesn't mean I shouldn't. And you know, it's unfortunate, really. Also, how about random indie games? Again, like, it just doesn't appeal to me. It just doesn't appeal to me. I wouldn't be having fun. You know, like, I wouldn't be making the best content I can make. And that frustrates me greatly, because I'd love to play other games, but like, it just doesn't, I don't feel an appeal. And, you know, I'd be playing it, but I might be commentating, like, I wouldn't be doing much of substance. Yeah, sure, and you only gotta play them once. That's, again, it's like, it just doesn't appeal. I would not be making the content that I want to make. That I seek to make. The quality, it would not be what it should be. You know, like, it just wouldn't. It'd be subpar. And that's just kind of the thing I've always like said, like, this, you know, it's bad to be like too niche, but it's also terrible to be playing games you don't want to play, or like content that you know is gonna be subpar. And you know, that's really frustrated me. That's really frustrated me. I mean, if you want to play a game that makes you play all the time, try again. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Just because I don't agree with one thing doesn't mean I agree with the contrary. But what I'm trying to say is, it just doesn't appeal. I love Minecraft because it appeals to me. But I don't like other games because they don't appeal to me. And I'm like, it sucks. It sucks because I really want to play. I want to be able to diversify, but like, if I go to like shooter games, right? If I go to like shooter games with more streamer friendly settings, they're all so overly saturated that it's not even funny. They're all so horribly saturated. And that's even assuming I have anyone to play with. And you could say, oh, you just solo queue, or like just play by yourself. And I'm like, again, I would be making subpar content because I wouldn't be enjoying myself. I'd be making shit content. It would not be great. It would be horrible because I wouldn't be having a great time. Imagine waking up every day, every morning, every evening to go stream a game that you don't feel passionate about. That isn't like fun to you. That would absolutely destroy me. That would not be a great experience, you know? I would be like, and I feel like I've always emphasized this. In today's world, in today's market of video, especially on YouTube or like, so, any streaming platform really, that could be described as a streaming platform. So YouTube does count in that. It's less about like streaming games that are like less saturated, because I worried about this. I worried about this a lot. And I still do. I still do worry about it a lot. But if you're not gonna like, if you're gonna make a saturated game into content, Crimson says depends, because I would gladly play something for hours as long as I get $30 a day. I don't get that. No one does. Like the majority of streamers will not see that kind of money. Period. Like, imagine that. But like, in many ways, I believe that you should make content that you love making and that you have some passion for making. Maybe you don't love making it, but you are passionate about making it good. And so that's what I have issue with on the whole diversifying thing. And that's what I have an issue with, because if you go play a game that you're not passionate about, it's gonna be horrible content. It's not as good as it could be. And in many ways, me in my modded Minecraft niche, yes, it's very niche, very obscure. Even sometimes you could say that it's very obscure. It's gonna be really hard to get like noticed, but at the same time, I'm very passionate about it. There's always gonna be a new mod pack, or like, well, for the foreseeable future. I don't know what Mojang is planned right now, but there's always like things we could do on different mod packs. Like if with ADM9, if we finish ADM9, there's always something new. And there's always something older. Even like we could go back years of Minecraft and still have plenty of content to make. It's timeless. It's literally timeless. Quite literally timeless. And stream idea, Terraform Craft. Yeah, that's okay. We were streaming Terraform Greg before we started streaming Mods 9, because what the plan was that we would stream Terraform Greg and Mods 9 and alternate depending on what we got bored of at the time. But we haven't really gotten bored of Mods 9 yet, so we never went back to Terraform Greg. But I'd be willing to do something like that, maybe like every once in a while. But it really depends on like what my taste is as well, like what I'm feeling. But it really matters, and it really just like it changes a lot as well. It changes a lot as well. So and like for example, I could like stream a shooter game, like as I said, all the shooter games are so saturated. Except like what, like maybe as an exception. Let me try and like grab an exception here. I mean, when you get to mods, you only want to play that something because there's always new. Not really. I return to old mod packs all the time. I know exactly what I'm getting. I know exactly what I'm gonna feel or what am I gonna experience. Like, I mean, I know exactly what I'm gonna experience on modern Minecraft on all the versions. I still go play them because it's really fun. I know exactly what to expect. It's nothing new. And so I go play them, and it's amazing. Because it's just the experience that I've known, and you know, maybe like on new versions there's new mods, and so I play new things. I play new stuff, and that's also fun. But that's like, I just love modded Minecraft. You know, like, and you know, you could say that I could stream games like Minecraft, and I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. But you know, I need to I need to like balance it as well. And if I stream like a game like Satisfactory, for example, oh yeah, yeah, it uses like 100. You know, it always uses 100% GPU, so you know I gotta watch out with that. Make sure the encoder doesn't just like die. You know, like Factorio or whatever. Maybe like, I mean, not unturned. Unturned is like a progression dead end, but you know, like, okay, like let's say a shooter, right? Or let's say a shooter like BattleBit. BattleBit is very like niche nowadays. At least, okay, it's not niche, but like at least niche on Twitch. It's a very small category. It's a very, very small category. And like I could play BattleBit, but like, you know, really depends on the mood. People who watch Minecraft streams probably aren't gonna go watch BattleBit. But you know, it's like, and you know, when I play Factorio, I'm boring. I'm boring. I do not like the bugs. I do not like grub, because I didn't pay. I didn't pay for a factory game. Terraria, I despise Terraria. Just straight up, I despise Terraria. It is not what I'm looking for in a game. Terraria is, it's just not my game. Not my game. It really isn't. It's just not the experience that I need. And you could say Minecraft and Terraria are very similar, but they're not. They're not. They play entirely differently. They have a whole new feel. They might be related in some way, but you know, like Terraria and Minecraft, I don't know if again, I've tried playing Terraria. I've tried playing, and you know, I haven't really enjoyed Terraria because you know, it's just not really for me. But like stuff like Factorio is like, you know, it's not like, okay. Every Minecraft mod pack, you open it up and you look inside, and that's just Factorio. Let's be real. Every Minecraft mod pack you open up and look inside, it's just Factorio at the end of the day. And you know, we could, and you know what? We could like have a little bit of variety, and maybe we could like have a Factorio stream every like I don't know, Saturday or some shit. Oh, you know, we could stream Satisfactory, but I don't actually know the specifics. I don't know how well my PC would respond to a Satisfactory stream. Also because it eats my GPU, because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to eat your GPU when you play the game, because you know you need maximum FPS and whatnot. For a while, I also streamed like COD, but COD is COD, and COD sucks. Like, okay, that's a bit harsh, but I find it very much true. and so like I could play COD, but like COD is just brain dead, brain rot. And so I'm more inclined to like just do things like Factorio, or you know, an off stream like Satisfactory, not because I need to necessarily diversify, but I feel like it's more so to like introduce the audience to the idea that they want, like I'm trying to get people to watch me for me, which I already think I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't necessarily think people watch me for the Minecraft content, or for like necessarily the gameplay in the background, because a lot of the gameplay is running around in circles in Minecraft. But like, I like using Minecraft as a medium. Minecraft as a medium to just, you know, be able to talk about stuff very casually while we like brainstorm about like buildings or whatever, or factories. And you know, that works. That works pretty well because it's Minecraft. It's a very relaxed game if you want it to be, that is. It can be a very stressful game if you want it to be. But you know, Minecraft tends to just be a very chill and talk, hang out type of game, and a lot of people have a 2-week Minecraft syndrome, so they start an SMP or whatever, and then they just quit. And you know, I thought about it more and more, and I feel like I should create a sort of SMP, maybe like for VTubers and whatnot. And you know, I thought about it. I really have, like and you know, there's a dime a dozen of those. I will be real. I will be completely honest with you. There's a dime a dozen of those VTuber SMPs or whatever. But like, you know, I don't see a lot of ones that are really that like extensively modded, right? In many ways, I haven't seen one that is so extensively modded to the point of like, it's like insane, right? Minecraft VTuber SMP, but everyone is weird. Haven't you just described the current, like, all the mods 9 server? That's just Minecraft for VTubers? I mean, okay, here's around. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Okay, you have a point. You have a point, Crimson. You have a point. You have a very good point. But, I feel like, because I had the idea to make a VTuber Minecraft server, with, like, a bunch of mods. But I wanted to, like, find the balance between something really overpowered and something like sandboxy. I wanted to find the realm between overpowered or like really too easy, like whatever, between like that and too hard, and I want to find like the sandbox in between. So no mechanism. Hear me out, right? What you could do is disable the digital miner. You could easily do that. RL craft is not very accessible. It is not. I think RL craft in many ways is that's the only point of mechanism, is the miner. It's not the only point. It's not the only point, blinding. It's like ore processing. You get like 5x. It's not the only point. What are you talking about? There's universal cables and like everything else. Which, now that I think about it, you can't... Isn't it so modular? Isn't mechanism so modular? Where you get the ores though? By mining? By mining like everyone else does in vanilla? You know? Like, hello? Hello? Like, can we talk about that? Can we, like, you know, you just mine, you go mining? Or like maybe if you want like a really... And you know, I think it should exist. I think there should exist like a way to get renewable ores, but it shouldn't be mechanism. And you know, you could argue they're not renewable, which they aren't, so you're truthful in that. But it's so painfully easy. Messaging scoop thingy. Oh, honestly, and people might hate me for that, I love that application of finding big veins. I love that. That is like my favorite application of that. Of like getting more resources, right? I love that application. Because it makes sense. And it takes some amount of effort. You know? It takes some amount of effort. And that I feel like that's the biggest thing, right? You want to feel, and you know, you could say it really depends on the player base as well, because you know, I am fine with digital miner because it gives you the tools to do anything you want. But some people want to feel accomplished in the sense that they had to work for it. And, you know, that's quite a lot of people. It's quite a lot of people that feel that way. And so I want to appeal to, like, general people. Like, and, you know, at the end of the day, you can use craft tool to make videos. Yeah, you could craft. Oh. What are you? What are you stuck in 1.12? Are you stuck in 1.12? Hello, my name? You okay? You stuck in 1.12? I have an IQ of -4. I just feel like the craft worker is dead at this point. Cube.js scares me. Why? Why? Cube.js is the most... Cube.js is vastly superior to Craft Tweaker. It's so much more standardized. It's so much more standardized, and that's amazing. It's so much more simple. It also scares me. But then what's the... If both scare you, then why bring it up? You know, like, if both scare you, then aren't both equally scary? Like, you know, like, if one scares you, but the other does too, then, you know, which one is scarier? Like, is anyone scarier? Is Cube.js scarier than Craft Tweaker? I feel like Craft Tweaker is much more scary than Cube.js because it's a mess. It's a noodle spaghetti hell. And that's just a fact. Actually, you know what? Should we do that on stream right now? Should we make a CurseForge mod pack right now on stream? And slowly design a VTuber Minecraft server that, mind you, and you know, this was the original idea for it. This was the original idea for it. This was the original idea for it, and it was to make a modded server, like pretty generously modded as well, right? Like very generously modded. And it was to make that accessible. And the way I would do that was probably just to make like actual, like, you know, videos of whatchamacallit, whatchamacallit, you know, videos of like mods, or like helping people just be able to understand mods. And, you know, I felt like you know, I would have to make a video on like hold on, let me check something. So like my plan was to just, so, you know, hold on. I'm absolutely washed right now because I'm trying to check something. Hold on. Yeah, right. Basically what brain. You know, I wanted to make modern Minecraft more accessible to like people who aren't familiar with any of it. And so what I wanted to do was make like a VTuber server and just, you know, make videos, make tutorials, I suppose, for that server specifically, to kind of, and, you know, we would highlight a mod every like week, whatever, you know, one mod a week, and we would highlight that, and that would like be like the crazy thing that would, you know, be like new, like the twist on it, That would be the twist on it. And so what I tried to do was then put together a mod pack that was like light enough to like work on a lot of PCs, but you know, um, also still be very rich in content. Also be very rich in content, which, you know, it really depends. But I wanted to go for a generalist run, a generalist mod pack that would appeal to like at least like you know, a few people at the very least. But for example, I wanted, you know, a fair share of tech, fair share of magic, and fair share of like of just fluff or like quality of life. Which quality of life I take precedence in. Like quality of life, oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Always do quality of life. But you know, especially now, I haven't like seen any incentive to like move to like the latest version of Minecraft yet. And that's always been a problem with modded, especially like modded server experiences. They get frozen in time. They get frozen in time, and because, you know, you have this thing where you just can't update them because Forge takes forever. Forge takes forever. Well, I mean, well, technically it's Neo Forge. Well, I mean, well, I'm saying Forge, right? But I mean like the modding community as a whole. They take forever to update things, which is fair, totally fair. And you know, some versions 100% are not meant to be updated to. 1.15 was so like negligible that I don't think I saw like more than like a few notable mod packs on 1.15, and that was just insane to me. That was insane to me because like 1.12 was so unbelievably big, and that was like, it was like insane because it lasted years. It lasted actual years, like a really long damn time. So now I'm going to just do something. Now, if we want to, like, I'm fully like wanting to to just do some shenanigans on stream, and I'd love to like start crafting and designing that space for VTubers. And you know, it would be a more private space, but it would definitely be still like, it was just still definitely be like a space for creators to come along and just, you know, I keep forgetting that I bound my head patch to the numpad, so I keep head patting myself. But you know, I really wouldn't mind just like creating an experience for people that like is unique but like very familiar in some way. So you know, that would probably just be the Minecraft server. And let me just, I'm like filling in data here for like a Minecraft server because I own a physical machine that I'm working on that I just use casually. So like that. And so I wouldn't be against like actually like developing that VTuber Minecraft experience. You know, like VTuber modded or whatever. Like modded VTuber experience. And you know, that's gonna be really hard to really do well as well. I do recognize that in some way. It's gonna be really hard to make feasible, like purely out of just a mainstream, not like adaptability thing, but like just like sellability. Like it's not sellable. well, you know what I mean by that, because like you wouldn't know what I mean by that. Like it's not appealing in a traditional sense, because you know most people will just play you know um standard Minecraft, which is fine, is great even. Um, but I could never enjoy that, and I'd rather not make an experience again that I could never do anything on. I'd never not make another experience that I could never like actually get to experience myself. Because I do want to be able to like experience my own creation, so to speak. But I also want to be other people to experience other people to be able to experience my my creation in an intuitive and good way, but a good constructive way, I suppose. And I don't really know where to strike the balance. I'm gonna be real. There's a lot that can go wrong, and there's a lot that I need to do before it like truly becomes accessible. And you know, there's gonna be people who don't want to install CodeSwitch, who don't want to install any mod loader really. And that's just the sad reality of it. But I gotta cope. I gotta cope. I have to cope, everyone. And actually, you know, but you know, we'd probably just talk about that in another stream. And you know, I could do like a dedicated stream for you know, talking about the actual creation of like just creating that live on stream and whatnot. But that's gonna be for another day. But now like right now I'm more occupied, like I'm more worried about like, you know, content ideas and, you know, the future of my channel even. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. Think I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. Which, you know, you could say is like expected for a channel of my size, which yeah, it very much is. It very much is expected for a channel of my size. But I just want to take this seriously, I guess. Is like the best way to put it. I don't want to make like subpar bad content, and I'm gonna do it anyway, because like that just happens naturally. There will be videos that are like horrible, like subpar, whatever, and that's just how it goes. That is how life works. That is how the do. That is how it do. And I'm gonna have to cope with that. I'm gonna have to cope really hard. But yes, I do really thank every one of my viewers who does come along and like actually watch my streams. But yeah, feel as if like I also should really take it easy as well, because right now I don't think I'm gonna be able to go for much longer. But I'd say, even though we didn't really have like I don't have much of an idea of like many video ideas written down. Even though we don't have many video ideas written down, we got like 2 serious stream ideas in there. And I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. And I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. I'd say I'm happy with that. And, you know, I don't actually mind like ending a stream early, right? Because it's gonna be because at the end of the day, overly long streams are pretty bad. But and you know, I know that from personal experience, because like no one's gonna watch the entirety of a 10-hour stream. No one, not a single soul, unless you're like really interested in that person, or like you're essentially like really interested in what that channel or what that streamer has to say, even when you missed it. I have to like dose the streams a bit more, and you know, I'm fine with like a long stream every now and then, like a really long stream every now and then. But unless it's like actually meaningful and gets me like like integrate some new people into the community. I don't feel like that's beneficial to me. Partially because it's bloat. And it's time I could be spending, making more quality, like more spreadable, like watchable content, or like, sellable content. Like, this is like growing an audience. So like, it's you can put it out there pretty like more accessibly than like a 10-hour VOD or whatever. And I feel like that's pretty important when it comes to balancing content and streaming, which I'm going to have to learn a lot in. And I might not always succeed in that. And I feel like that's just like the lesson of today, this little short stream. Like the biggest lesson of today's stream, which is just take it easy and just research your niche, research your content, try to strive to be better, make good content, whatever. Watch your own videos, but most of all, do what you want to do, and do what you, or at least if you can't do what you want to do what you are passionate enough about to make quality, make good looking. And to make high quality content, you must first know, well, at least make like one subpar video. No one starts off a YouTube god. I'm still not a YouTube god, and I don't expect to ever be a YouTube god, because that's just not my goal. That's not my goal. I don't plan to be a YouTube god. I don't think anyone else does. Well, not that I directly know. I'm sure plenty of other people want to be YouTube gods, but not me. I don't want to be YouTube god. That's just not in the cards for me. But I think that a short hour for the stream will be fine. And I will have to just end it here and sign off, because I'm getting progressively more sick as the stream goes on. But I do want to thank everyone who came along and watched this little short stream. Because I'm very thankful for all of you, and I hope that all of you who do watch have a great day and have a great night. And maybe for those of you it's already morning, I hope you have a great morning, great evening, whatever time zone you're in. And without further ado, I won't be drawing this out too long, so I hope you enjoyed watching the stream. I'm Nessy, and today I will be signing off from a little short stream. I'll see you next time. Bye.